Hey guys, it's Ryan here with DP Marketing.Services and author on the book on digital marketing for plumbing and HVAC contractors. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you're doing well. Coming at you with a video. This is kind of a fun one, or not fun, depending on your perspective. So if you guys don't know, or if you do know, we work with plumbing, HVAC, electrical contractors across the US and Canada. We help them to grow their business by basically using marketing on the internet, right? And there's a lot that goes into it, and a lot of guys, like a lot of contractors we've talked to, have already spent a lot of money, and so they're a little bit jaded on, well, this doesn't work or that doesn't work. And so when it comes down to it, we wanted to show you like the single greatest predictor for us for success. And so if you think about it this way, for us, we are what's called an omni-channel sort of strategy company. In other words, we don't put all of your eggs in one basket. We don't just do Facebook ads. We don't just do AdWords. We don't just do SEO. All of those things are good. They all have their role. So we're not knocking them. But the way that those things are more effective tends to have common bottlenecks. So as an example, right now, as of the date I'm shooting this video, there are 212 known factors that contribute to SEO value, right? And that includes from like on-page metrics, like things like titles, metadata, heading tags, things like that, to off-page metrics, backlinks, things like that. With Facebook algorithms, there are at last known count, somewhere about 150,000 unique identifiable traits that Facebook uses to identify you if you're doing like a lookalike audience and something, right? So if you're scrolling through your Facebook feed, Facebook is like analyzing your behavior, what things do you click on, what things do you stop on, and it has all these different attributes that it's cataloging you for. However, at the end of the day, no matter what channel you use, if you use something like ClickFunnels, if you use AdWords, if you use SEO, doesn't matter. The single greatest predictor of your success in our experience, it's how well you can facilitate Google reviews. Now, I know if you're watching this, you're probably like rolling your eyes being like, here it goes again. Because we preach about the importance of reviews a lot. They are really important. Here's why they're so important. For Google, they care fundamentally that you're taking care of people, right? This is true with AdWords. If you're doing AdWords, they do what's called a quality score. How likely are people to click on your ad, to respond to the page that they're driven to, and then click to do whatever action you're driving them to do? If you're able to do those things well, if the customer sees what they're looking for, if they engage, Google actually makes it cheaper for you to actually place an ad. And if you don't do those things well, you have to throw more money on the table to overcome a poor quality score. Again, user experience is a big deal. For SEO, the past several Google algorithm updates, the importance of Google reviews have been more and more and more important. And this is true not just for SEO value, like traditional SEO, but this is also true for the map section. So we call it the map pack. So this is you do a search just below the ads, you'll see a map. Those companies are largely there by reputation also. But it's also good. So it's good for all those behaviors. It's good if you do a ClickFunnels campaign and you're trying to do a lead campaign on Facebook. The idea is that people, the technical sciencey term is called social norming, which is essentially a thing for peer pressure, right? When people are driven to a page and all they see is positive accolades from other people about your business, they are more likely to want to engage with you. If they see things like scam, ripoff, don't waste your money, those people leave your site. They will never come back. They've lost their trust. But if they see things like, I would never recommend another company, they saved the day, never used them before, I'll never use anyone else. If they see these sort of things, and if they see them recently, if they see them for yesterday, last week, last month, if they see this huge catalog of reviews of your company amassing, the likelihood of these people finding your site and then becoming a lead or a customer through that process is sky high. There is a way of driving people's behavior by using these positive reviews that if a company does this well, everything else becomes a whole heck of a lot easier for us, right? We can do the SEO, we can do the Facebook, we can do the AdWords, but at the end of the day, if we cannot get people to leave a positive review on your company, everything else is much, much more difficult. It is more difficult to get your site to rank. It is more difficult to get those people to convert into a lead. People are just more skeptical in this day and age. And those reviews, most people treat as a personal recommendation. So just to recap, we've done other videos about this before. A personal recommendation, a referral, is the most efficient way to create a lead for your business. So we talk about conversion ratios. A billboard, for instance, is 10,000 to 1. For every 10,000 eyeballs, there's a lead potential, right? For a referral, it's almost always 1 to 1. For every referral, you get another lead. The trick is, when you see an online review, over 80% of the people actually see an online review and treat it like a personal referral, which is, it's work. It's got to be something that you focus on. If your shop cannot focus on getting reviews every week over time, it will be extremely difficult for us or anyone else to do a good job for you. However, if you are committed, if you're driven, if you hold your team accountable, if you're saying, hey, we are getting whatever your number is in your company, if it's 5 reviews per week, 50 reviews per week, whatever, you're going to make sure that no matter what, you're getting as many reviews as possible. The sky is the limit. Everything else becomes a lot easier. So if you're looking at us, if you're kicking the tires going, hey, I've been watching a lot of their videos and I bought the book and I'm kind of curious to learn more. If you're not at a spot where you understand how important reviews are, we're probably not going to be a good fit right now for you. These reviews are fundamental. It's one of the first things that we coach and we train early on with the companies we work with. Those reviews are huge. If, however, you're like, no, we've got our guys on the schedule, we hold them accountable, we have the leaderboard, we reward the guys every week, whatever it is, when those things happen and those things are in place, what we do behind the scenes for those 212 SEO factors and for all the other PPC stuff, it makes what you're already committed to doing, which is quality customer service, it makes it go to the next level. So I'd love to know what you think, because I know this is going to be polarizing for some. Google reviews, it is hard to exaggerate how important they are, especially in Google's ecosystem in this day and age. So what do you think? Do you think Google reviews is hard? What tools do you use to get them? Or do you think, no, they're overrated? Do you think it's a scam? Like, what's your thought? As always, leave a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. Follow us on Facebook, subscribe on YouTube, and we'll see you next time. See you guys.